Hi, Tori Blythe-Richards here, founder of the Partnership Collection. If you're already a member, you already know that. If you're not a member, we're here this afternoon because we've got some really, really exciting news. I'm going to hand you over to Lewis from Emerald Cruises in just a second. Over the years, we've done every type of luxury experience that you can possibly think of, but we are taking it to a completely different level. We are going with Emerald Cruises on the Mekong River to Asia. Lewis, tell us all about it.
Thank you for the introduction. Yeah, really exciting. We're really proud to be a partner with the Partnership Collection on this next step of your journey, going worldwide, as you said. I'm Lewis. I'm from the Scenic Group, which some of you may know about. Again, some of you may not know about. The Scenic Group operates river cruises in Europe and in Southeast Asia on the Mekong. And ultra-luxury yacht cruises around the world. So we've got a lot of exciting things going on. But for the instance of this particular partnership, yep, we've got an amazing exclusive package put together for your group in 2026, October 2026.
So just for our members?
Just for you, with some exclusive access to pricing and some exclusive added value options as well.
So I just want to be really clear.
If you want,
this has been put together exclusively for Partnership Collection members.
And if you want access to them, you have to become part of the Partnership Collection.
Brilliant.
So we've got a little bit of a presentation, between 15 and 20 minutes, depending on how much we ramble on. And it'll essentially cover a bit about us as a brand, what we do and where we go, the ship, Emerald Harmony, which is sat elegantly there on the Mekong River in Cambodia, a bit about the specific itinerary we've selected for the group, and then a bit more about the excursions and where we're going to go and what we're going to do. Is that okay?
Fantastic. Can't wait.
So I'll flick on just to go on a little bit more about Emerald Harmony. So Emerald Harmony follows suit with the whole of our fleet. The small ship luxury experience, really, really important. We have 84 guests on board, so only 42 cabins with a 1-to-3 staff to guest ratio on board, which is really important. Emerald Harmony was built in 2019, so it's one of our newer starships, we like to call them. And for that reason, obviously a few years off because of COVID, we don't want to talk about it, but is in pretty much brand new condition. So she looks beautiful, and you'll hopefully see that as we go through. In a second after this slide, we've got a little video which we'll play through for you, which will really bring to life the product. But a little bit about the ship. Emerald Harmony is purposely built to sail the Mekong River, and it is built, owned and operated by us, Scenic Group, Emerald Cruises. That's a massive, massive bonus in the region. She's built to European standards, obviously taking some influence from the region that we're sailing through, but purposely built to sail along the Mekong River into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, which is a big tick point, which we'll come on to a little bit later on. So I think what we'll do, if all right with you, is we'll play this video, and then we'll go into a little bit more detail about specifics, the public areas on board.
Okay.
And go into a little bit more detail about the itinerary itself.
That's brilliant. So, I mean, we obviously worked really closely with Panache. Some of the members will remember that I asked you lots of questions on a phone call about what you were actually looking for in a cruise, what's important to you, the top things that were right up there on your list. So working with Panache and Emerald, we've come up with this amazing, amazing package. I mean, I am so excited to show the members what we've got in store for them. But Panache collated all the information, all the answers to the questions, and this is what we've come up with for the club. You're
starting at the top, at the peak, really. We have a wide range of options across the whole fleet. We've got 26 ships in our fleet, actually, incidentally. But our Mekong product, we have a CSQ, customer service questionnaire, and the average feedback, and we have a 60% return ratio on average across the whole fleet, is 9.7 out of 10 on this Mekong product. So when we're talking about that level of service and the perfect product to fit your database and your group,
yeah,
this is the great
I
place
think
to
that
start.
1 to 3 staff ratio is really important.
Yeah.
The members are used to a really high level of service.
Yeah.
So I think that's really important.
It's a good point.
It's important for us.
Yeah, and it's a good point. And it's a massive factor that does get noticed, and we can see it in the feedback and the testimonials we get from clients who sail with us. All the staff on board are employed by the Scenic Group, just like me. So they're bought into the Scenic family, and that makes a massive difference in the level of service and going to the nth degree for all the customers' needs. So it's not just the 1 to 3 staff to guest ratio, but it's everything that comes with that, and the service, the quality of the food, the attentiveness of all the staff on board. So
Brilliant.
It's a good point.
Should we watch the video?
Let's go for it.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that's a little bit of a taste about what we can do. There's a lot more footage we can share. We're going to be sharing them on your socials as well. And there's a lot more things we can share with the group separately. I'll do a really big follow-up and put everything in there so you can delve into it a little bit more deeper.
We won't be doing too much sharing. Remember, we've only got 10 cabins.
Right, okay. First come, first served basis.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I thought it was a good place to start after the video, just to go through some of the elegant spaces on board, where the guests and the 10 cabins of the group will be spending a lot of time. The Horizon Bar and Lounge is kind of top of that list. It's the real heart of the ship and the hub of the ship, where the evening entertainment will take place, where all the announcements, the cruise director talks and port talks will take place. And obviously we've got the nice bar area there where you can enjoy a drink or two. And again, I'll come on to this in more detail, but as part of the exclusive package that we've put together for you, and this isn't a standard, this is just for you, we've got the Platinum Drinks package. So that's not just your wine, your beer and your soft drinks, that's your cocktails, your champagnes, your mini bar, your whiskies if you like your whiskey. So I think that's really important to mention. But yeah, really elegantly designed, taking some inspiration from the region that we sail through. And again, just keeping it in that family spirit of the Scenic Group. Our owner and founder, Glenn, still owns and operates the company to this day.
Fabulous.
And his wife, Karen, does all the interior design for the whole fleet. So yeah, she's got a good gig. But it's really important because it shows. And we have a loyalty database is amazing, a lot of repeat customers. Whether they're travelling in Europe or on our yachts or on the rivers, you can see that same pattern flowing through the whole fleet.
And is this got a really informal feel to it, Lewis, or is it a more formal, or a mixture of both?
It's a good question. You can essentially make it what you want. We have a captain's welcome and a captain's farewell at the beginning and the start of each voyage, and that'll be the same on yours. Guests like to get a little bit more dressed up for those occasions, but they don't have to. I know I kind of say it's smart casual. I know it doesn't really help, but a loose shirt, some pants in the evening, but we try to make it as relaxed as possible. I know that's sometimes different on mainstream ocean cruising, where it's more of a thing to get dressed up in the evening. Guests, by all means, can do that, but they don't have to, and that's a good point to mention, actually. Yeah, it's really, really relaxed on board.
I know we're going to come on to dining and things like that, so there is the opportunity, like you said, to get dressed up,
absolutely,
be more informal.
Yeah.
And although this is a hosted cruise for us, there's lots of opportunities to have your own personal free time. If you don't want to dine with the group, you want to have a intimate romantic meal, or you want to hive off in a little pocket of 2 or 4, that's possible. You haven't got to do everything all together. Yeah,
the ship holds 84 guests.
Yeah.
So it's really intimate and it's easy to mingle as part of the group and with the wider guests on board as well. But they don't have to.
Okay.
It's not a set seating plan. So this is an example of the Reflections restaurant where all the main dining experiences take place. It's kind of 4-course a la carte evening meals paired with your wines. And as you're sailing along the river to different points, they'll use locally sourced ingredients and regionally influenced flavours while we're on board. And there's also the staple menu with the steaks and the seafood that you can choose from every night as well.
So if you're a bit of a fussy eater, you haven't got to eat the local.
We've got you covered, all good.
Brilliant.
But you can also sample the local cuisine as well, which a lot of people do.
Yes, of course.
You can do both
if
you're hungry. But yeah, you could dine as the group one night on a bigger table,
Yeah.
or a separate, more intimate table of two the next night.
Brilliant.
It's not a set seating plan, and again, that flows through with the dress code. There's no official dress code, really relaxed,
Great.
which makes a massive difference. And this is just another example of one of the nice spaces on board. Again, the open air pool at the back, looking off the back of the ship as you're sailing.
What a view.
I know. So you can imagine sailing along the Mekong through these intimate communities, taking a dip in the pool. You're going to get the year-round warm weather in Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
You're actually going at the perfect time, and I'm not just saying that. October is coming towards the end of the green season.
So just remind me of the dates again, Lewis.
It is the 9th to the 17th of October, I believe.
9th to 17th of October?
2026.
I can't go.
Oh, me and Matt will go with them.
No, just joking.
Yeah, 9th to the 17th of October. I think, don't quote me on that, around that time.
Yeah, I've set you off now.
Yeah,
no, it is, yeah.
But you're coming towards the end of the green season, so it should be getting a little bit drier, cooling down a little bit, so you're not talking mid-30s, you're talking late 20s. Yeah. It's going to be a lot drier, a lot cooler, and a lot brighter.
Great.
So perfect time to go, in my opinion.
So perfect
unless
ship,
you like the rain.
perfect time.
Yeah.
Great.
But this is just an example of that public, kind of, not public, but indulgent space on board that you can kind of enjoy as you're sailing along, and relaxing if you didn't want to go on an excursion in the day, if you just wanted to relax on board. Perfect area to do.
I think that one of the things that I loved when the team at Panache picked it for us is that it's so modern looking. Yeah. All of the communal spaces, the dining space, and even the cabins when we got onto that, everything's so modern looking.
That's a good point. Again, the ship's influenced by the region that we sail through, but modern luxury is the way we go across the whole fleet. Again, the ship itself is purpose built for the Mekong, and there's different ships on the river for different clients, but we sit in the modern luxury area, and that's where we firmly stand.
Right.
Really spacious, really bright, bringing a lot of the outside light in, and that can be shown here through the balcony systems. This is an example of a balcony suite, which I would recommend a balcony suite. Okay. It basically includes this balcony area here, which can be segregated as two separate areas, or as one open space. Yeah. But you press the button, the glass slides down, and it kind of brings the outside in. Now that window or balcony system is the perfect space to take in the surroundings as you're sailing along. It's kind of your private window to the world as you're sailing through these really intimate areas, and you do get into the heart of these areas as well because of the size of the ship.
And what other kind of amenities would you expect in this kind of suite?
So the amenities with the butler service, which I know you wanted to talk about, but your minibar as part of the drinks package, your infotainment system on the TV, your innovative balcony systems, your adjustable beds for the different types of whatever the customer wants.
And you've touched on the butler service. That one of the things that I really liked, again, when Panache put this forward, was that it doesn't matter what suite you choose.
Yeah, exactly.
The butler service
is standard.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the butler can be as involved or as in the background as you like. So,
okay, lovely.
Because I know that's something that different guests like to utilise the butler more often than some others. So it's just
I know some of my members that will utilise the butler more than anyone else.
This is an example of one of the owner's suites, and I'll flick through to the next one as well. There's different categories at different price points. I would recommend a balcony suite. As you work your way up through the balcony categories, you get up to the owner's suites. You've got the nice terrace area, but essentially they've all got the same amenities with the butler service. It's just more space.
Okay, and how many of these owner's suites are available? Two.
At the back of the ship.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely.
So we'll put one, or depending on what you think, we can put these on the allocation.
Okay,
a different level, a different range, and we can add or take away from that.
Again, look at the view.
I know, and that's ever changing as you're sailing along as well, which is really, really great. And all the details about these suite categories, cabin sizes, square footage, where they are situated, on what deck, we can send that all over.
Absolutely. So we can send the members the granular detail. We just show
that's all on the website, and we can send the brochures as well.
Brilliant. Okay.
This is an important slide. I wanted to touch on this.
Yeah.
And it's essentially in the background there's Ho Chi Minh City, and this is Emerald Harmony. So when we spoke about we own and operate all of our ships, and we purposely build them to sail each river. This is a good example of that. Typically, on every other operator in the region, when you get to Ho Chi Minh City, you have to stop and you disembark about 2.5 hours outside of the city centre because of a low bridge.
Okay.
Emerald Harmony was purposely built to sail under that low bridge, so we will take guests right into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City through a 70-mile long, narrow canalway.
So you mean me and Dave haven't got a duck?
You don't have to do it. You can sit on the, as you can see there, you can sit on the sun deck with your champagne and your beer or whatever you're drinking and taking the views as you're sailing along. But no other operator can do that. So we'll take guests right into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City, and that's really, really important.
Yeah.
So I wanted to point that out for the group.
Great.
Now the itinerary itself. So again, all of this will come over. So don't worry about taking too much information in here. But essentially, this is the map of where we're going to be going from Siem Reap to Ho Chi Minh City. So we're going to end the sailing part of the itinerary sailing into the heart of Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
And then we've got the 3-night hotel stay in Siem Reap.
Yeah.
And the 2-night hotel stay in Ho Chi Minh City. So we've got a bit of land time either side of the river cruise element to take in these really busy, big cities.
And it's a bit of downtime when you get there,
Exactly.
and before you go home. And when we get to these cities, if people want to go off and do separate excursions and things like that, we can arrange all of that sort of thing. If there's something particular that they researched that they wanted to do that's not available, we can arrange that as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We can cater for anyone's needs, really. Yeah, we've got we have a wide, I'll go through this actually. We've got a wide range of included excursions and our Emerald Plus programme.
Yeah.
Again, all included in the price.
Yeah.
And there's different options.
We love an inclusion.
Yeah. And there's loads, but they're all included in the price, and there's loads of different options per day.
Yeah.
But if the guests wanted to go and do something different, or if they wanted to stay on board, or they wanted to do their own thing, that is absolutely fine. The beauty of this way of travelling is you're going to sail into the heart of everywhere you go. Okay. So like Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
So as soon as you step off that ship, you're immersed in the destination.
Yeah.
So you can wander around at ease, or you can partake in an included excursion, whatever you want.
Yeah.
So this is just a brief overview of where we're going to do. And the partnerships collection exclusive. So that will come as part of this offering exclusively through you and the Panache Cruises.
So that means you can't buy it anywhere else, you can't get it.
It's not available anywhere else.
This has been put together specifically by the team at Panache and yourselves for the members.
So it's an exclusive price point, and depending on, regardless of what suite category, and the drinks packages as well.
Lovely.
And we can add in some tailor-made excursions if they want them.
Absolutely. Brilliant.
So I wanted to go through the inclusions, and again I'll send all of this, and this is on all of our website and in the brochures. But this is essentially, for that price point, what you're going to get as standard. So your return flights, all of your transfers overseas are taken care of. All of your meals on board in Reflections Restaurant, as we said. Your Platinum Drinks package, that's an exclusive for you.
Okay.
So that makes the drinks all inclusive at all times, on board and on shore when we're in the communities and exploring around. Included excursions and the Emerald Plus programme, which are the extra special excursions, which I'll go through some examples in a second. But again, there's a wide range of different options that they can pick from. And they can pre-book these excursions. Yeah. But if they get to the ship, they change their mind, they want to do something else, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
We're not thousands of people on a big ship.
We're not set on this. I know you're going to go through some of the highlights, but we're not set on that actual itinerary. The members can choose what they want to do. And
the members don't all have to do the same thing either.
No.
Some of your members can do one thing, some can do different. Okay. That's totally up to them.
Brilliant.
So it's about the freedom of choice. Way, really. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We're all together as a little group. Yeah. But you can go off and do your own thing.
Yeah, exactly. Great. And it's the freedom of choice, essentially. As standard, complimentary Wi-Fi, your port taxes and charges, gratuities, all taken care of. So it's literally leave your card at home. So I
think this is really important because, again, when I asked all the questions of the members, and all of them have been on lots of individual cruises, there was almost like a tick box of what was important to one person, might not have been important to another. But the thing that I'm really chuffed about that the team at Panache have done, and yourselves, is they've ticked everybody's box.
Which is what we aim to do, really.
Absolutely.
And if there's anything else that you think of, there's plenty of time between now and the departure date. Even though you're not going on it yourself, we can organise anything around that.
Brilliant.
So I'll go through, conscious of time, just some of the things, and this is not set in stone. This is just some highlights from a given
that you could do if
you wanted to. On the itinerary that your group are doing.
Yeah.
So things like the Choo tunnels and exploring Mango Island.
Yeah.
Real historic, recent history that you can learn some quite informative experiences
Okay.
about, and that's important. I think you're learning about recent history and learning from the past, and this is all the things you can
Absolutely.
do, and you're learning with the locals as well.
Yeah.
Local guides, which is how we integrate with the local communities, which again I'll come on to in a second.
Okay.
Some more examples, meeting the locals. So we actually, we're only a small ship, so we don't take over the little villages and the towns that we go to along this Mekong Delta. It's
Yeah.
such a different culture compared to Europe, but we really integrate, and we've worked hard to do that over the years with our Cherish the Planet initiative. For example, we have now fitted 5 water filter systems in 5 schools just outside of Ho Chi Minh City. So that now provides clean water for over 5,500 children in the region. So this is why we're not just cruising through and then moving on. We're trying to help the communities that we're sailing through.
I think that's really important, because I know, I know our members really well, and I know some of the questions that they might be thinking but maybe not asking about how safe is it off the ship, but it's obvious that you're so community orientated. This is why we've chosen Emerald, really.
Yeah, when we're so welcomed by the communities that when we visit, they wait for us to come, they look forward to it. And that's just the relationship we've built up through our journey planners, through the region over the years, through that level of service, and our Cherish the Planet initiative. And we not only have kind of integrated these water filter systems, but we teach the local children and the people in the local communities about the importance of single-use plastic and things like that. So we're really tapping into the sustainability element, which obviously is becoming more and more in the forefront, especially in the cruise industry. So it's something important to mention. We're not shying away from it. Some other examples. This is part of our Emerald Plus. So we don't just go out into the local communities, we invite them on board as well, like the lion dance performance on the sun deck in the evening.
Yeah.
You can receive the Buddhist blessing in Udong. These is all part of the experiences, and
that's something I'm really interested in, and I know a few of our other ladies will be as well.
And this is all included. This is all included, and this all can be pre-booked. And on these days, if you didn't want to do that, there's loads of different options you can pick from. Visiting more temples along the way, the architecture and influence from the French culture especially is massive, which you'll come to see, especially when you get into Vietnam.
Okay.
Circus acts. Going to visit the local theatres, experiencing the different music and the different culture. It's not just your city tours or your village tours. There's a lot more immersive experiences as well.
Fantastic.
And that's important to mention. Some of the other top picks are a little bit different. The tuk-tuk tours around Phnom Penh, really exciting. You can whiz around the city on a tuk-tuk, which is chaos, but somehow it manages to work. I don't know how, but really safe, and we always do this, and it's such a highlight for them on the cruise. This is actually a temple where Tomb Raider was filmed. So it's again something quite cool from the blockbuster Hollywood movies in the past. And then last but not least, and I recommend definitely doing this.
This is what it's really famous for, isn't it?
It's a sunrise tour at Angkor Wat. So that's a really amazing experience.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about.
So there's lots of different choices across the itinerary, but I would really recommend doing this.
Okay.
And that kind of wraps up running through the itinerary, what we do, a bit about us. Obviously there'll be questions. I don't know if you've got any questions now, but we'll provide all the information you need. Obviously the group are going to book through you with Panache, obviously, and I would utilise with your relationship with us the resource and lean on you through us. Anything that the clients need or any questions, we're here to help essentially.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for your time and explaining all of this. Like I said, it's really super exciting. We've only got 10 cabins, so if you are interested, obviously, as I said before, it's your cruise your way, so it's going to be a slightly different price point for everybody. So what I would suggest is pick up the phone, we can have a chat about what cabin types and what you're interested in, and then we can get you booked on. Can't wait to welcome you on the Mekong River.
Thank you, guys.
So thank you so much to Lewis for explaining everything about the holiday. As we all know, or as you know, everybody likes something different. So there'll be flights to discuss, inclusions, itineraries. We want to make this your holiday as bespoke as possible. We've only got 10 cabins. It's the 7th to the 19th of October 2026, and it's really, if you really want to go on this absolutely amazing trip, we've only got 10 cabins. So please get in touch. This is booking directly with us. So either get in touch with myself or Emily in any of the usual ways. Happy to discuss your personal requirements for the holiday, but it is really important that I know once it's gone, it's gone. So please do get in touch.